Hey guys, how you doing? Came on to do a reading. I did a 30-minute Pisces reading and I lost it. So, Pisces energy, it was all about getting into your emotions. There's going to be someone coming along that's going to help you with that. Okay? So just keep an eye out for that person. They're going to help you with your emotional health. Okay? Got earth signs. There's too many on that one. All right, tell me who needs to hear the message. Tell me who needs to hear the message. We got Leo. And right behind there, Ace of Cups. So it looks like for Leo energy, it looks like you're in a defensive energy right now, possibly towards something that's being offered to you or someone that's coming towards you that you might not be, in the best energy towards. You might not want to have anything to do with them right now. I am going to use this deck again. I used it for the reading that got lost. Unfortunately, it was a good reading too. But let's see what we need to find out for Leo. Let's see, for Leo energies. What do you guys need to know? It looks like you're being defensive right now. That's what I'm getting from that card. We got the Seven of Wands. So, looks like you're working pretty hard at protecting your energy. All right, tell me about Leo. Tell me about Leo. Who are they being defensive towards? I saw a card flip over. Two of Swords. Okay, possibly someone that you blocked. Someone that you're not. Possibly someone that played with your energy or with your emotions. That's what I'm getting from this card. They possibly hid their emotions from you. And so it feels like blocking this energy out. I'm going to cover up a little so you can take a look. See that? She's naked, so I can't, But, so we got you protecting yourself, protecting your energy from someone. Tell me more about this situation. What does this person want? Six of Wands. Six of Wands is all about like a person who's celebrated. A person that, like, it's important that the crowd, like, how the outside world feels about them. It feels like a person that looks for a lot of attention. That's what it is. Attention seeking. This person is attention seeking. Okay, I can see. That's probably why you're blocking them out. Protecting yourself. I saw a card flip. Hold on. We got Daughter of Swords. So basically, the Page of Swords. So someone that's watching. See, it feels like they can only watch because you've blocked them out. And we got Seven of Cups. But it's like they're not only watching you, they're watching all their options. We got the World card. And we got the Nine of Coins. Nine of Coins. So we got the Independent Lady. We got the Chariot. Why did I say the World? That's the Chariot card. So it looks like you are blocking this energy out so that you can look at all the other options that you have, because you're determined to move forward, because the Chariot is basically movement, right? You're either going into battle or coming out of battle, right? You have the protection of the divine. But what it looks like is you're moving towards these pentacles, right? This feels like some type of a spiritual practice. What's this? Son of Cups. Is this the person that's being blocked out? The Son of Cups, possibly water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. There's a lot going on here. Hold on. We got the Hierophant. I'm telling you, this is a spiritual practice. I feel it. I feel it. And now you have the Hierophant here too. This is like learning. It's like learning something spiritually that you're going to be putting into a practice. Like, if you see that, how she's like doing some type of spiritual practice here. Or this could be like the work that you do, just the regular work that you do, moving forward with this work. And I mean spiritual work. And then we got this, but what is this? What is this Son of Cups about? Tell me about this Son of Cups. Daughter of Discs. Okay. So it feels like someone coming in with an offer. And this offer feels like it's going to this Daughter of Discs. So this is going to be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus signs. It feels like they're working together, but not together. It's like they're doing, because they're each doing like a spiritual practice. Like I was talking about these spiritual practices, because we have her kind of like out in the desert. She's doing some kind of work out there. And then we've got him. He's doing work in the water. Right? So it's like trying to align these two energies. So you got you being protective against a person that likes attention. This person is watching you while you look at all the options that you have. You're moving forward into this like single abundant energy. And I don't know if I feel like it's the practices that you're doing that are helping you in this energy. But you have these other two that are coming in, this son and daughter. They could possibly be your kids that are coming in. We got Hangman and the Two of Discs. So it's like, it feels like there's something between these two people. This isn't you. These are two outside people, right? That could be like your son and daughter, could be friends. They don't seem like they're a couple. But you're in this hangman energy when it comes to these two. And what's funny is we got the Two of Pentacles, which is like, it's like juggling. It's like financial juggling. So it's like you're trying to make a decision on what you're going to do regarding these two energies. That's what the Hangman is about. The Hangman is about taking time to think and to change your perspective on what's going on. And I just noticed there's two babies in that Two of Discs. So these are possibly your kids. These are your kids. You see that? Oh, it's hard to see because it's so far away. But you see she's holding two babies. So these feel like either your kids or kids that are in your life, kids that look up to you, but it's two of them. Right? And they're possibly looking for guidance here with the Hierophant. Because in the Hierophant card, we have some people that are basically going to a higher power. So this could be going to God, prayer, or some people consider priests and pastors to be kind of in this Hierophant energy. And now we have Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So it feels like a heavy focus on your children and about them being happy. Like you're ending with the Nine of Cups, which is all about wish fulfillment, right? But it feels like the wish that you want is for them to be okay. And I feel like that's what's happening here. They might be having some issues right now and they need some additional guidance. They need guidance, spiritual guidance. That's what the Hierophant is. It's about spiritual guidance. So they possibly are needing some spiritual guidance at this time, right? And that's your wish fulfillment. It feels like you're trying to protect them. But we all come here as individuals. So there's only so far that you can go with this protection, right? Because they have to be able to see it and do it on their own. They have to be able to see their options and get in the chariot, right? Because the chariot isn't about kidnapping either. You know what I mean? You're in the chariot, you're driving this chariot. So you have to make the decision to get in and move. So that's why it's like, even though we can have wish fulfillment for people in our lives and we want them to have this happiness, these wishes, this abundance, right? But we can't make that happen for them. A person has to take steps themselves to make changes within their lives. We can be there to be supportive, just like the Hierophant is there for spiritual guidance, but they have to make those moves on their own. So you're being advised, yes, continue to advise them spiritually and help guide them towards people that can help guide them spiritually, right? But no matter how much you sit in this Hangman energy, right, and think about this and turn it around, you can't create this action in their lives. They have to be the ones to do it. So, like, I know this isn't like the best news ever, but let's see what else we can find out. Oh, we got an excited card. Laughter and karmics. Happiness, joy, healing, third parties, haters, lessons learned. So possibly these children need to learn a lesson. I know how bad that sounds. I know how parents hate to hear that. But we're all children of the divine. We're all children of God, and we all need to learn lessons. That's the only way for us to grow and to move up in this life, is learning lessons and being challenged by what's happening. But we have to look for that spiritual guidance, right? We got fed up and light bulb moment. Those two usually go together, right? Because that's when you start moving. That's when you see a change. When you get fed up and you get the idea, you get that light bulb moment that's coming from the universe, coming from the divine, trying to help. We got reading up, doing the research, learning more. Okay. So possibly this could be helping them by giving them books, learning about the things that you feel they're struggling with so that you'd be more helpful. We got a skirt, quick getaway, the runner escaping. And that feels like their energy. They're possibly trying to avoid this. They don't want to hear it. They're avoiding. What can you do here? And this is why lessons are important. Ghosts. Cowardice, no closure, disappearing act. So I feel like those go together. Like these kids or family members, whoever these two people are that you're trying to help, they're not trying to give you the time of day. That's what I'm getting with this. They don't want to hear it. Bye, Felicia. Peace and out. They don't want to hear any of it. So my recommendation to you, I'm not going to keep pulling cards because I already see what it is. You can do as much as possible within your life. You can make change within your life, right? And you can do research and you can learn about the situations they're in so that you can try to help, right? With the Hierophant card, like I said, helping them spiritually, helping them find whatever works for them spiritually, right? Whatever practices are best for them. But it looks like they're not going to receive this well. You've got 3 cards that are about getting away, not caring, leaving, runner, no closure, disappearing. And then this one is reading up, but look at the expression. It's kind of like covering the ears, sticking the tongue out. I don't care about what you have to say. La, 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 la. And that's possibly what you're experiencing from these people. And I was going to say I hate to be the one to tell you this, but I actually don't. People need to learn the hard way sometimes. And sometimes you can't protect them from the fall. You can say and do as much as you can, but sometimes they're still going to fall. And they're going to learn because the lessons are going to come in regardless. No matter what, God is always sending us messages through people. Not only through people, but through animals. The things that you see like on a regular basis. Those are all messages. And your attention is being drawn to those things for a reason. Oh, wrong one. But light bulb moment at the bottom of the deck, they need to handle this. You got to take your hands out in this scenario. It's hands off. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully this one will make it to my YouTube. I'll see you guys on the next one. I love you guys. Bye.